Podcast Network. This is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
If you guys do love to read, you're going to love this next book, all influenced by a 100-year-old World War II veteran. I'm so excited about this, and all about learning the true nature of success. Here to tell us about Sundays with Salvator is this veteran's granddaughter, mind you, and author Karen Mangia. It is so nice to have you in.
It's great to be here and to share this story with Veterans Day right around the corner.
It's amazing because you and I were sharing stories before they came to us, and your grandfather he still lives by himself at his own home. You cook dinner or every Sunday, right? You still do this.
We still do this, a cherished tradition, and I think about that recipe for success that I've discovered from him, and it's part about the stories and the wisdom that he shares based on what he's learned.
Right.
It's also about the food. It's about that intentional moment of gathering and connecting to have a real conversation, and it might surprise people to discover that this is kind of like yes, he cooked those.
What?
Each one of those is a steak for one person. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Yeah, I think about this book as kind of Tuesdays with Maury meets a Gia De Laurentiis cookbook, right? Kind of that combination.
I'm curious, where did the idea come from, the aha moment, as in, I have, Sunday dinners with my grandfather. This might be something I could turn into a book.
What I started thinking about is having published 4 other books.
Yeah.
I often joke that I had nothing left to say worth writing down. And so I thought,
little did you know.
I thought, what is it that would inspire me to undertake that labor of love? And when I think about all the people I've been fortunate to meet in my life and the experiences I've had, the person who's taught me the most is my grandfather.
Isn't that something?
Yes, and I think he's what we would all want to be if we live to be 100 years old. He has 3 iPads, a smartwatch, 2 laptops, he day trades stocks.
What?
He has a hearty appetite, loves a hearty debate, and I thought, what a role model and a World War II veteran.
Yeah, he has stories to tell. This is what I was telling Karen earlier. I wish that my grandfathers were still alive, because you don't really fully appreciate it when you're young. When you're a kid and they tell you stories, and I remember my grandpa, I walked 14 miles to school with no shoes, and I'm like,
He was probably with my grandfather. Snow, a lot of snow, right?
I give anything to have that back, because there are so many stories to tell, so much wisdom with 100 years, and they've seen so much.
Yes, and if I think about it, that's what this represents to me. No regrets.
No regrets, because you talk about the recipe for success. That's what people can get out of this book.
And I think about it this way. It would have felt so different if I had done this book about him rather than with him.
Oh, that's interesting.
One of the most incredible gifts was when that box first arrived, full of the first set of books, and I waited to open it with him. And got a video of us together pulling this out, and he thumbs through the pages and he says, "What is this?" And I said, "It's our book." And he said, "You wrote all of this?" And I said, "Yes, but you had to live it." That was a moment infused with gratitude instead of grief, because we got to share it. And I think about this opportunity for all of us to live a life with no regrets, and it's all about choosing who and what matters most in any given moment.
Yeah, and fulfillment for sure. Like you said, that really is the recipe for success, a life well lived.
Yeah,
I feel like we could talk so much more about this. I know we got to wrap it up, but man, thank you so much for being here and for everything that you've done. I'm sure that he is so incredibly proud.
He is proud. He is humble, and in fact, he wanted you to have this. He signed it for you. So something to cherish and treasure.
Thank you.
Just one final piece of wisdom that I really have learned from him that I think sums him up, which is that contentment is the most worthwhile wealth.
Karen, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. We'll put all the details about how you can get a copy of your own on lifestylelive.tv. Appreciate you.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart.